Hi guys, it's Sam here with Bargain.hunting.blonde, and today I am bringing to a collection video slash two reveals. So this is my Hermes Shoe Collection video. So I have been buying Hermes shoes since that was like spring 2019, so we're like 3 years now, which is crazy because I don't even know where 2020 went. But that is actually what I first bought from and first interested me in Hermes was their shoes, particularly their sandals, just because I really liked the look. And compared to a lot of other designer sandals, their price point isn't horrible. Like they're like $300 or $400 less than a lot of Chanel sandals, or even more. Like the dad sandals from Chanel are really expensive. So without further ado, let's dive in. I'm gonna start with the shoes that you might have already seen on my Instagram, and then I'll do the two reveals last. So there's going to be a little bit of reaching because there's kind of a lot of boxes, and not a ton. But the first is in the Hermes orange box. So I have bought all these new. This is actually a pair that I have tried on but have never really officially worn. And I go back and forth. It's because I want to wear them. You'll see. I should show you. These are the Hermes, I want to say I cannot remember their name. They don't make these. They make a very similar, let me take this out, rubber sandal as this. With the chain print, but the chain print is bigger. I don't think they make this exact rubber sandal anymore. I do always want to wear this to the beach, but then I'm afraid to like leave it and then someone potentially take it. I don't normally take like super nice things to the beach, but these are a size 41, and I'll kind of talk about my Hermes sizing. I wear anywhere in Hermes between a 40.5 and a 42 actually, so it really just depends on the shoe. So I purchased these online. And like I've said in some of my other Hermes videos, I purchased a lot of my Hermes initial pieces online because I couldn't find a good essay. I had gone into the Palo Alto store and they were very rude to me and my husband. Honestly, were not helpful at all. We're not willing to order me anything. We're not willing to help. So then I was like, fine, I'll just find them online and order them. And then eventually through another luxury friend, she recommended me to her essay in San Francisco, and that's where I've been able to get a lot of the pieces I've been eyeing, but they were out of my size online because Hermes does this sneaky thing where like they'll have the shoe and then you'll be like, oh, they have it. And then you go look and you're like, oh, you have one size that is nowhere close to my size and that's not gonna fit me. So that is the first pair I bought. Then the second pair I bought, excuse me as I reach for them, are in this box, which is a little flatter. I wear these all the time, so you definitely will have seen these. They are my favorites. These are the Hermes Oran sandals in the gold. As you can see, I've not touched the bottom, but I have worn them a lot. I have not resold them. They've held up really well for being leather soles. Next summer, I'm considering resoling them, but right now they're in really good condition, which I really appreciate. As you can see, I kind of keep them with all their paper in them. I love these. These are the slightly older style that still have the different color sole. Hermes is kind of trending towards making the Oran all one color. So the newer gold ones that I have seen are all gold and don't have this like beige sole. And these are a 41.5. So that's pretty true to size for me. I can be anywhere between most of the time a 41 to a 42, but 41.5 seems to be like spot on for me. I have very long, narrow feet as well. So something to consider. Then next I purchased these in this big box, which I don't think I've actually made it on my Instagram, but I wear them all the time. I really, really like them. And they are the Hermes Volvere boots in the 60-inch heel. You can see they have the little Hermes crest right there, and they are this black knitted bootie with a beautiful knit print down the front. They are super, super comfortable. I really love these. My essay showed them to me, and I was like a while ago, like way before it was ever fall time, and I was like, yeah, I definitely want those. So she ordered me in a pair because it can be hard to find the bigger sizes when you just go into store. But I really love these. They are super comfortable and the heel height is great. I also love the little like horseshoe Hermes right there. It's really cute. And these are a 40.5. So I have a tendency in their boots and in more of their closed-toed shoes to need a 40.5, and then in their sandals to need a 41 through 42, just depending on the shoe. Next are my 30th birthday shoes, which are in this box, which I did wear, and they did end up, I think, on my Instagram, assuming my feet made it. I'm tall, so I have to cut off either my head or my feet a lot in Instagram, and the feet is, you know, normally what gets chosen. And they are the Hermes Oasis sandals. They are the ones with a slight heel. I love these. I can wear a 41.5 or a 42 in these. These are a 42 because that's what it was available to order, and I wanted them like really quickly so I could have them for my birthday. I really like these. They're just a little bit of height, which is perfect for me because I tend to not wear heels because I am 5'10". So my husband's only 6'1", so I like very quickly become his height. And these were just perfect, and they're really comfy because they're not a really tall heel. So those are some of my favorites, is the Oran look or the Oasis look. I love that little like H in the front, which if you don't necessarily know it's Hermes and it's an H, you kind of just think it's a cool looking, you know, strap on the front of a shoe, honestly. For the longest time, that's what I just thought it was. I didn't even know they were Hermes. And then when I found out they were Hermes, I was like, oh, this is exciting. I now need a pair of these. And that's where I ended up at the Palo Alto store, where my husband was going to get them for me for my birthday. And then we just had bad service and all of that, and ended up just buying a bunch of things online. So out of those 4 that I've showed you, 2 were purchased online and then 2 were purchased through my SA, just because whenever I try to purchase them online, they were not available in my size. Again, I have big feet, so a lot of times brands do not make a lot of the smaller end sizes and then not a lot of the bigger end sizes, so it can be really hit or miss. But excitingly, we have 2 to reveal, so let's start with these. And I'm starting with these because you might be thinking to yourself, I thought I saw in one of your videos, Sam, that you had bought another pair of shoes. And I had, but we had ordered them. I had tried on the 40 because they didn't have anything bigger, and so we thought the 40.5 would be perfect. And because I have one foot that is literally significantly bigger than another foot due to an accident when I was little, I like literally it's like a half size or more than a half size. They fit one foot and not the other. So I had tried them on and I sent my SA a picture. She's like, oh no, those do not fit. Like, take them back. And they were, and she allowed me to bring them back like after the 30 days because she knew they were coming back and I had an appointment to come in. And she was really nice about it, but we couldn't find the exact same pair in any bigger sizes. They were all sold out. So these are the same style, but a different color. So these, which I have to take off the little front, are the Hermes Oz Mule with the rose gold hardware, and they are actually in a 41. So I had these in a 40.5 in the beautiful black suede with the rose gold hardware, and they fit one foot perfectly and didn't fit like the other foot at all. So I was really excited that she was able to order these for me. I know that some of the older style Oz Mules have like a cloth interior in them, and these are all leather, so there's no sort of weird like slipping or bunching. They're actually really comfortable, and that's why I was really bummed when I realized the black ones didn't fit one of my feet. And so when I could order these, I was super excited because I actually have a lot of black loafers. I have the Gucci black Princeton Mules, which I love. I also have those in a beige tan color, and then I have the Prada Mules, the chunky ones, and then those are also black. I feel like I have another pair of black Mules. At the moment I'm forgetting, but I feel like I do. So it was nice actually to add in a white, and I had wanted the white Gucci Princeton Mules for a long time, but when I tried them on, because of their shape, they're a little different shape than these, they made my feet look really, really big, and these do not because they are a little wider and a little less slim at the front, so they just balance out my foot a lot better. These are really cute. I just love the Kelly lock with the rose gold hardware right there. So let me put the little protector back on because I'm not wearing them. So I always try to do that. I always put away my shoes with all their stuffing in them and like kind of look them over, because that's a way to keep your designer shoes lasting for way longer than you would expect, and you can get them resoled, which is totally what I do with something that has a leather sole like this. So again, those are a 41, and the size 40.5 didn't actually fit one of my feet, which was disappointing. And I should have known that I like always have to try shoes on both feet. But when I initially got them, I just tried them on one. And of course I tried them on the smaller one and I didn't notice. So that was my bad, but my SA was really helpful, helping me locate those Oz Mules. And then lastly, this is my most recent purchase, and I absolutely love these. These are like the perfect fall color in this box. So as you can tell, it's kind of a bigger box. I need to figure out what to do with all this Hermes ribbon because I love it. Just don't know what to do with it yet. I have a feeling there's a craft project coming here. But these actually did come with, none of my other shoes did, but because of the type of leather they are heritage leather. they actually do come with this little care booklet, which I think is in a bunch, yes, a bunch of different languages. So they are considered heritage calfskin. And it's like got a natural appearance, and they will kind of tan and change colors over time, which is like my favorite thing about leather, actually. I would die for a Barania bag, but those are really hard to come by. Regardless, it's on the wish list, and these are the Neo ankle boot. Oh, let me take off the little, everything that has like a buckle on it comes with this little leather protector, which I really appreciate because like I said, I do put it back on. These are the Neo boots in this beautiful calfskin heritage leather. They're darker than the traditional Hermes gold. Much more, like I said, of a Barania color with the silver Kelly buckle. I'm obsessed with these. They are so cute. They are just perfect, and they fit me great. Again, weird because these are a 40.5. So I would have expected to need a bigger size in the boots than in the sandals, but I actually need a bigger size in the sandals than the boots. So 40.5 for all my boots. Anything I've tried on closed-toed, 40.5 has worked. The Oz Mules, I needed a 41. And then any sandal I buy, I need a 41.5 or a 42. So kind of all over the place. And I would say if you can with Hermes, it's better to go into the store and try it on than to not. But you know, we can't all always make it in store, or we're not close to a store. We don't have an SA. So sometimes you have to trial and error ordering online. And the nice thing with Hermes is you can return them. So, you know, that's always a positive. So I'm putting together my boot. See, like literally, like I'm not kidding you, this is what happens every time I wear it. I like fully put it away, and then I will put it in its individual dust bag back in its box, because like I want these to last, and like I said, I will resole them because to me it is worth a good pair of shoes. My family has always really been into like having good quality shoes that you get resoled, and you know, you got to be careful also what you're wearing on your feet. If you're wearing shoes that are like really worn out, a lot of times that can have, you know, effects on your ankles, your joints, knees, hips, all that. And I already have ankle problems from a car accident when I was younger, so gotta just always make sure that you're wearing good shoes that aren't super worn out. And I learned that the hard way a couple weeks ago, as I've been running a ton, and I was running in my running shoes and I had really worn them out. My husband was like, you need to replace those. And I was like, no, they'll be fine for like a little longer. They were not, and I majorly pulled a hip muscle. It was very painful. I definitely felt all of 30 years old at that point. And I couldn't run, like really, like I feel like I was feeling better, and then I run again and then it hurt. And so eventually I bought a new pair of shoes, and after some stretching and everything, we are good to go. So shoes do make a difference, and I love shoes, except we're in lockdown and I keep buying shoes, and my husband's like, where are you going? And the answer is nowhere. And like, we're not on super lockdown. It's just like everywhere you go, you have to wear a mask, a lot of hand sanitizing still, just because that's kind of how the Bay Area is dealing with COVID, which is totally fine. It's just like, I still don't go out a ton. So that is my Hermes shoe collection. As you can see, it is not crazy. I have been building it over now 3 years, and I have what, 6 pairs of shoes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 pairs of shoes, 3 of them being sandals. So I really like Hermes shoes, but I only buy what I think is really worth it. I've, you know, thought about adding some different pairs. I love all the things with shearling. I just don't know how I would wear a pair of the Oran sandals with shearling on them. And then I can never find the, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Chypre. I'm not sure how you say the name of that sandal, but I can never find those in my size. And then I did try on the men's ones, which do fit me because I have such big feet, but the men's ones are a little wider, and since I have narrow feet, they look really weird. So I will patiently wait on those. But thank you so much today for tuning into this Hermes collection, and then also a double Hermes reveal. If you want to see more of my videos, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. If you want to see how I style my pieces or see early reveals, please make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and my blog, all of which are linked down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.